Well, welcome to another episode of Murder Schmurder.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, welcome back.
We are back.
We're back. We're back. This is Joseph.
I'm Austin.
This is Jamie.
And I'm Grant.
And
Someone special.
I'm MC.
She's back.
We tricked her to get on
our
the podcast.
pint-sized
No,
princess.
I actually got 300 emails begging me to come back on this podcast. So I was like, fine,
And only 280 of them were from
fine.
us.
The DMs on the Magic Cabbage were just fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, from our
But I'm
people.
glad. I'm glad to be back here. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
That actually reminded me, I've been meaning to tell you, I'm embarrassed that it took me like a week for Magic Cabbage to tie that to MC. I was like, Magic Cabbage, that's kind of a weird handle. And then one day I was like, oh, it's her initials. God damn it.
That's what my name stands for. Legally.
Oh, legal name.
So it's just your birth certificate, like in a basket, like you're just holding, and like Magic Cabbage, not this one.
That's why I was adopted.
I just see the bassinet like on the fire station stoop, and then the infant just punches the shit out of him. And it's like, oh, aren't you cute? Pop.
Yeah, a little uppercut. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, well, let's get you inside.
I'm gonna put this one back.
Someone else will get it.
MC, you have to clear up a small mystery that we've had here on Murder Schmurder. We had an anonymous email
Okay.
Yeah.
from
We got an email?
We talked about
We
this.
talked about
Oh.
this. It was from doemailtrashville
got so
at
disappointed.
gmail.com. Did
That's
you do it?
hilarious. No, I wish I did, though.
See, I told you, Grant.
It sounded like you.
It did sound like, to be
Wait,
fair, I would have done that, but
Which
I
one
didn't.
was this? I don't remember the due email.
Yeah, there was a do email, and like they
Was it not Pierce?
No,
that
He
was a
sent-
different thing.
Yeah, he sent his own, but it had "Merry Christmas" in it.
That's right. Yeah.
It seemed like a tagline for
Right,
you.
right.
Yeah,
Like a
and Grant
calling
was just
card.
like,
Someone's
no.
trying to frame me. Who are you?
Hold on. Was this the one where it was like,
They were like, "Thank you," or like the new music I really
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm emailing this so you guys can shut up about the email. Merry Christmas, great job.
I like how they made a different email for it too. They're like, I don't want you emailing my mail.
Yeah, I don't want you bothering me either.
due email trash. That's hilarious.
And
good.
if you people start emailing do email trashful instead of don't,
I'm gonna
I
be
swear
so
to God.
fucking pissed off.
Right.
You know what? Do it because this guy wants to pick a fight. Lady, them, they, them. You know what? Start emailing do email trashville@gmail.com.
And
How
then
about that?
screenshot it and send it to don't email trashville.
gmail.com. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that'll show them.
Oh, also, real quick, a few weeks ago, I convinced Joseph that you told me that he was a furry and his costume was an owl. And he
Yeah,
bought it.
That's not a furry, that's a feathery.
He was like, Jamie lied to you. That is not true. I was like, I think
Because
he
it was
told
so
me.
unexpected. Like,
I was like, he told me in confidence. Like, I know it's true, Joseph.
yeah. She approached me like that, like, hey, listen. Jamie told me you're a furry and you dress like a big owl, and that's totally okay.
It's cool.
I just want you to know what he told me. And I was like, I'm not. She was like, no, it's okay. We're not talking about that. We're not here to argue. Like,
He was like, it's Jamie.
it's like Jamie's fucking with you and you're falling for it. You fool.
But that sounds like something I would do.
That's why it works so well.
Played
Oh
me
my
like
God.
a goddamn fiddle.
I can imagine you in an owl costume just,
Can you imagine?
I can too.
With like
I've got a beak.
got a beak.
It
And then you have
tracks.
sex.
Yeah.
I beak and then I have sex. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a foreplay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so the owl comes and then I can come. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
You get it.
All right.
I knew it was true.
It's weird how that locked in. Those puzzle pieces fit together.
So Austin and I used to bartend together back in the day, and someone stole 3 bottles of Grey Goose from the bar, and then everyone thought it was me. But the worst part is like,
But you don't drink vodka.
huh?
You don't drink vodka.
I don't drink vodka. Well, so I did steal other things. That was the problem.
Yeah, I
They
know
were like, it
that.
had to be Jamie.
I assumed that
But
part.
like,
I'm just saying you
they
don't
pulled
drink
me
vodka.
aside and they were like, did you do it? And I was like, no. 1, I don't drink vodka. 2, I wouldn't steal Grey Goose if it was.
Yeah.
And 3, I'm not an idiot. Who's gonna steal 3 bottles of something in one swipe? That's the dumbest thing you can do. You're gonna be able to see that instantly when you do the orders. I was also doing the orders at the time and putting it up and like being able to like list what we had and what we didn't have at the time. So that's why I was prime suspect number 1, because they thought like, oh, Jamie can fudge the numbers. Like, you can't fudge 3 bottles.
Right.
Yeah.
You can fudge maybe 1, but even 1 is still
Noticeable.
yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah, idiots.
So what's the largest amount of money you guys have ever stolen?
Like in product or like cash?
Either way.
Cash, probably like $20. Product?
I don't think I've ever stolen money.
I
I don't think I've ever stolen cash.
I went through a shoplifting phase.
Yeah.
So,
Product.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did too.
There was one Christmas where most of the gifts I gave were 5-finger discounts.
Hell yeah. I used to shoplift from Whole Foods all the time.
Oh, sure.
I got arrested when I was
Fuck those
18
people.
for shoplifting
Did
at
you
Walmart.
really?
Yeah.
Legit.
That's hard.
Man, this is going on the internet.
Mine was
Went to Walmart jail.
Dude, it was so stupid because I stole a charger and a DVD. Fucking kill me. And then I
Which
went.
DVD?
We're the Millers.
Jesus.
You went to jail
Not in my town, missy. Not in my town.
But I drove my mom's car, and the security guy was following me around the store the whole time. And I saw him, and he was on his phone and acting like he was shopping. And I was 18 and very stupid, so I didn't realize what was happening. And I went to my car, and then they called my mom an hour later. She texted me like, "What the fuck?" And then we had to go talk to them. And he told my mom that I knew that it was him in the store, and that I was laughing the whole time, and then I ran out and I flipped him off, and I was like, "Motherfucker, I didn't even see you!" I said, show me that video. He said, "No, it's evidence." And then I had to go to a shoplifting recovery class, and we had to write letters to the victims. So my letter said, "Dear Walmart."
Oh my God, dude. The
Dear
corporate
massive evil
brainwashing.
corporation. I'm sorry.
That's
Oh
kind of
my
awesome,
God.
to be honest.
Bullshit fucking country.
Bullshit country.
No criminal record.
Nice.
Never stole again.
I stole a whole bunch of stuff from Urban Outfitter one time, and then they accused me. Like, I went through the metal detector because I thought I got all the security tags off, but I guess I missed one. And they flagged me, and they were already kind of eyeing me. And he like had me back away, but I just made sure I stayed within what I thought was going to be the radius of the detector. They reset it while I was still in the middle of it, basically, and then went back through, and it didn't go off. And I was like, "See, I told you." And I walked outside like, "How the fuck did that work?"
I used to work at the Forever 21 at the Opera Mills, and this lady came in. She had like a stroller with like a kid in the stroller.
Oh, damn.
And she's like walking
real
out.
baby?
A real baby. This thing was living and breathing. And she kept going through, and like I'm like the door guy, and it kept beeping. I was like, man, I really don't know. And then like as soon as like I was about to let her go, I look underneath the kid, like where his feet
He
are.
picked up the kid and was like, "Show me what you got."
Right.
You're just shaking
Well,
the
no.
baby upside down.
No, I just
Jewels are falling out.
and she's
Get on your knees.
But no, like I just happened to see the security tag sticking up underneath the kid's like legs, and I was like, "Oh, maybe it's this." And then she like looked at me, didn't say a word, and just walked off.
I was really hoping it would be like, "She did it."
Or she just leaves the baby like, "Yeah, it was a decoy baby anyway."
This isn't even my baby.
I got it from the Wes's Pretzels. I don't even know, dude.
So I have never stolen anything
Hold on,
in my
I gotta
life.
go return this baby.
Baby's got a tag on it.
I have never stolen anything in my life, but a friend of mine,
For legal purposes. Very close friend
again,
of mine.
I have never stolen anything in my
Right.
life ever.
Ever.
But a friend of mine, before going to college, he was very poor at the time. Went to Whole Foods and filled an entire cart full of food, and walked out. It had to be at least $400 worth of stuff, and
Yeah.
Him and his roommates, they ate like kings for
That's pretty rad, actually.
What,
Hell
2
yeah.
days?
no
$400 worth of Whole
Dude,
Foods.
it was a lot of food.
Do you
Yeah.
remember there was a time period in which
You know, I'm
Trader-
sure everything that's going on with that friend's life right now is definitely just come on to him. You know, that's everything that's going on in that guy's life is just karma biting him in the ass.
That's not even the biggest lick he's pulled.
I hear.
to my understanding. Who had an opener today? It was you or Grant or who?
think
I
both
think
of them.
Grant had an opener.
I did have a fun question for the group. So when we all become rich and famous, or at least rich,
Sure.
like where you get to the point of like having a guy, right? So apparently Kanye has a guy that goes to bars, restaurants, coffee shops like 30 minutes before him and tests out the seats and or tables and picks the table that he thinks Kanye will like best. He literally pays a guy to do that for him.
What
That's
a job.
that's one of his guys.
What a
right?
job.
He also is dressed like a fucking jackass because he's wearing all of
Kanye's
Kanye's
clothes.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That got me thinking on like, what would your guy be? Like the first guy you get.
Oh, like what would be my like just ridiculous thing that I paid a guy to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first member of your entourage.
Interesting.
Oh, I got to think on that because I think my instinct was a guy that is just willing to show up at any time of the day and give me a massage whenever the fuck
Personal
I want.
Personal
Masseuse.
masseuse. Hell yeah.
Hell
Done.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like I would like something. I love a chef, you know?
Chef
I
is good.
hate
Cool.
having to figure out what I'm going to eat.
That's 1,000% my answer, actually.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to open my fridge and it'll be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
AM, lunch,
Yeah.
PM. You know?
No, my guy is cooking it fresh.
I thought about
Every
that.
meal.
I don't have enough time for that. I will say, dinner's
But when you're rich and
prepared,
famous,
dinner's
you'll have
prepared.
plenty of time.
But I'm kind of an on the go guy. So like,
You are very on the go.
for lunch, it would be just like a thing I grab and just smash while I'm driving to my other thing. You
All
know
right,
what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
You don't have a
dinners.
driver. Yeah.
Dinners, right? No. But Joseph, we actually talked about this before. He did
I
have
was-
the idea.
I was torn. I was torn between like driver / all around badass dude. Like I want a guy who like I can just call and be like, hey man, I'm gonna be in Printer's Alley at the mouth of Printer's Alley in like 10 minutes. I need you to come pick me up and just like as soon as I'm walking up to the curb, he just stops, get in, hop out. I hate driving, so personal driver's pretty high on the list.
Personal
So
driver. And it's
just
also
like a
sort of
best friend that's like that has only your schedule.
We're a little distant from
Okay.
best friend. You know,
Yeah.
we respect each other. Like he
Okay.
also could like spot me at the gym. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like he's like a guy that I could be like, he knows a little bit about everything.
So
Jack of all trades
You want an
driver.
all around guy.
I want a jack of all trades driver. That's what I want.
Okay, I know what I want.
All right, what you got?
Okay, you know, like how there's like a bodyguard, like a person supposed to protect you from harm. Kind of the opposite. I'm paying this guy so I can beat him up in public, so I
So
can
you
look
look
hard.
tough?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I
Oh,
look tough.
okay.
Like I'm on a date and he's just like, hey, and like,
Give me your money.
Hey, sugar tits.
oh yeah, like he hits on the girl and then I'm like, you take that back. She is a woman of honor.
You want to throw out a you take that back?
Yeah,
So kind of like a reverse Jussie Smollett.
yeah.
Wow.
But like, what I really want him to do is like every time it's like, should we call the police? And like he gets up and he's like all bloody and he's like, no, I deserve it. I touch kids. Like just something. Just like yeah, he had it coming. You're welcome, society.
Does he have to admit to pedophilia
Yes,
too?
like it's something different every time.
Yeah, I fuck dogs.
Yeah. So I punched my mom. I'm working through a lot right now.
Jesus. So you want a villain.
A villain that I'm beating up. Yeah, a Joker, if you will. Like I never kill him,
Okay.
but like I'm like he's put away for another day.
I can't wait for someone in your life because you know how it is. You like go around to the same places. You find people who it's like, oh, it's that person at the gym or that person at the grocery store. Where someone calls you on it because they're like, you beat that guy up yesterday. Like, what's happening? Something's up. Is this a Truman Show?
No, that's a different guy.
No, that guy didn't have a mustache.
No, that's Monday. This is Tuesday. I know they look a lot alike. I mean,
You ready for mine?
yeah, what you got?
Topless chiropractor.
Male, female?
Female, obviously.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. That actually leads me to my second question. How attractive is your guy?
My guy's devastatingly handsome.
Okay. Like to the point where he's got you beat real bad? Or
No,
y'all
we're
like
kind
neck
of neck and neck.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
Okay.
Not quite like John Hamm, but that level of, but that kind of vibe, you know? All American, nice jaw.
Because I think there's a fine line you need to toe where, like, if they're way hotter than you, well, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
If they're really ugly, then it's like, what are you doing hanging out with this uggo? You know?
Yeah.
So,
My masseuse is she's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
We make
Yeah,
out
yeah.
sometimes. It's
sweet.
cute. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That does sound cute.
Yeah. It is.
My guy looks like Danny Trejo, you know?
Just ripped and terrifying looking, but he always folds.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my topless
Okay. That happens more often than you guys would think.
my,
Tired of
my
wearing
topless chiropractor has definitely got some knockers.
It's magnetism.
Well, it's part of her job description.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Can't help it.
Those
Yeah.
are some good gugungas.
She's definitely got some
tractor
zooey
beam.
mamas.
The tractor beam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
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 Jamie, by the way, dear listener, Jamie's got a whole shirt right now of
Of knockers.
titties, of knockers, right now.
Knockers.
And
And they're on the loose.
I think
Some of them are loose.
They're at large.
if you want to know how large, I'm gonna go between watermelons and cantaloupes.
You're not going to get blockbusters?
I mean, that's just too big. She's trying to crack my back, Jamie. She's got to have some room to work.
Oh, yeah.
Just slapping tits on your fucking L4, L5, just knocking them back into place.
I was thinking more so like
like the lady that can crush a beer can
yes.
with her tits.
Oh, yeah. You ever seen that? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Y'all
It's
ever
crazy.
titty fuck somebody?
duh.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. All right, cool. I'm just making sure. Because I would if I could, you know?
Yeah, if you
like-
could. Yeah, it's
You can.
It's as awesome as
I
it
mean,
sounds.
I don't think it's awesome.
It
I
takes
think
some
it's a
prosthetics.
waste.
Shut up,
I
Jamie.
It's like it's awesome because you're doing it, but it's not always awesome as it's not as awesome as you think it's gonna feel. You're more like, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is
I
awesome.
beg to differ. It's a great time every time.
Austin says, please let me tell you fuck you.
No, but I was
He's
imagining
talking to the girl like, yeah,
while
you
she's,
like
like,
that?
trying to, like-
Yeah, you're about
She's
to
like,
come,
I don't
aren't
know,
you?
a little
It's like,
boring.
yeah, it doesn't work that way.
I was imagining like while she's trying to like crack my neck, like both of her titties are just kind of like on my
Your
shoulders,
shoulders.
Hell yeah.
just sandwiched in between.
Yeah. That's good.
Joseph, you had a thing, didn't you?
Oh, I just had like I've talked about my job where I just argue with truckers all day.
No.
This time I got a fun argument where this guy tried to insult me, but he ended up like making me feel really complimented. Because I was arguing with this dude and he was like, "Pfft, whatever, man. You take your fucking steroids, it fucking doesn't make you any smarter." And I was like, first of all, motherfucker, I'm natty. Second of all, thank you. I have been hitting it pretty hard lately. Third of all, you're wrong and I'm right. So I had like a little uplifting, like kind of like fucking thanks.
Just
dick.
Just because you got them rigid steel abs.
I wish.
Well, if we keep doing our abs like we're doing,
If we keep doing the abs and I can finally say no to chocolate, guys, big chocoholic over here.
Oh my God.
Hearing it on the podcast, I can't help myself around sweets. It's kind of an emotional thing for me.
Why do you think he stays here? Surrounded by his sweeties.
I'm in the chocolate factory right now, y'all. Like
If you,
Augustus Gloop up in Austin.
Stick around, I'll introduce you to Willy Wonka.
Yes.
Come with me, and you'll be.
Can you start this podcast?
that's true.
Oh yeah, is it time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably do
We
some-
have one of those today, don't
We
we?
sure do.
Are y'all ready?
Always
That's
ready.
right.
All right. So, the woman we are talking about today is Domina Cherry.
I'm already horny.
So far in already.
Domina is
Domina.
German for dominatrix.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, Domina Cherry is otherwise known as Sarah.
All right.
Way to rip the curtain down.
I know. And it's Sarah M. So, like, in Germany, there's a lot of, like, privacy laws protecting criminal offenders. So, there's limited personal information, but we have the juice of it. She was born in Switzerland in 2002.
Let's rip those juicy curtains. Yeah.
Oh, so this is recent.
Yeah.
This is very
Never
rich.
say juicy curtains ever again.
She was born in 2002. So she moved to Bavaria, Germany as a toddler to a town called Furkim in Germany. And this young sapling had every intention of killing every single man that reminded her of her ex-boyfriend. Which...
Been there, right, fellas?
Yeah.
So far, I'm not mad at her.
Yeah, I'm like, slay. That's fair enough.
We haven't heard what her ex-boyfriend
Literally.
did yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
So...
Did he buy her too many chocolates?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
That's
well,
what
she's
just
kind of a
made her
bitch, then.
fucking snap. It's made her snap.
Threw away her dungeon porn so you piss off a German.
Okay, so she actually had a really great childhood, great relationship with her parents. They did everything together. She had a ton of friends and a pet rabbit, super normal. And then when she turned 15, she started doing
Killing
like
the rabbit.
No,
Damn it.
she loved the rabbit.
Looking for anything.
When she turned 15, she began the like typical teenager rebellion stuff, and she refused to follow like school dress code. She started fighting with her parents. She had falling outs with like all of her friends, and she was berating all of her classmates. And her classmates would ask her questions like, "Why do you dress like that?" And she would be like, "Oh, it's because I make a lot of money being a prostitute." And would just like say that, which is honestly a hilarious, like one size fits all response to any question someone could ask you, and I will be utilizing it. But like, the point is, she just like to fucking
That's good.
Yeah. She just like to like annoy people. She just like to like shock value. She loved the attention she got from everybody. She wanted to make everybody uncomfortable. She loved being seen as the villain.
She should be on this podcast. That's all of us.
Why do you wear Crocs all the time? I'm a prostitute.
So it said some students like bullied her, but I don't know if we can say that's bullying because she was just berating them and they were reacting, or in their teenagers too. She was
conflict.
She was so mean to fucking everyone is the point. And the student said that she was just like impossible to get along with. And then she started listening to heavy metal, skipping school, smoking weed, which is normal stuff. But
is she single?
2002, Joseph.
friend.
She was born in 2002.
Someone do the math for me. That's 22.
Yeah, I mean, you
I'm
want
not
to?
40.
Yeah. You want to fuck a 22-year-old though?
Yeah. When you say it like that,
I'm not gonna not fuck a 22-year-old.
I mean, have you talked to them?
what would you
lately?
talk about though?
That's the thing. Do I have to talk to him?
Fair.
Sure. Show me the TikTok. That's very funny.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go again?
You did really good at that dance.
Yeah.
Very good job.
That was good flossing. Oh, that wasn't flossing? I was too old for you to do?
That was
Oh,
good
okay.
flossing, no cap. 4 + 4, 8 that shit, girly pop.
I'm just speaking emojis now. I'm so tired. We go to clubs all the time.
You're just like crying.
I just want to sit down.
I'm big sad for real.
No cap.
I'm eating no crumbs. I don't know what that means.
So where are we? So yeah, she's smoking weed, she's skipping school, and that was in 2018. And she started making new friends and started doing a lot of ecstasy and Molly, and ended up getting arrested for drugs. And when she got arrested, she was fighting the cops and screamed at them, which slay, and called them stupid motherfuckers, but was doing the most, just going fucking ham on these German police officers. And after she got arrested, she started self-harming and began making YouTube videos about her struggles with depression. And soon after that, her mom went into her room one day to put clothes into her closet and saw a rope hanging from the ceiling. Yeah. So the mom immediately checks her into a psychiatric facility, which slay mama. And she had to go into like an extended stay.
She's like 16, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And during her stay, she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and hallucinations from the drug use and, quote, emotional disturbance. What were you going to say?
From the drug use. That's scientifically, like, false.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
But emotional disturbance was interesting as well. I don't think they fully knew what was wrong with her, I guess.
She suffers from hysteria.
Sounds like she's just
Bring
a
the
strong
chair.
Sounds like she's a very, very strong-minded young woman.
Yeah.
Und big sad. For real.
I want to try one of those chairs to cure female hysteria that they made in like the 20s. I like want to know, like, how did they anyway?
The diesel powered vibrators.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Gotta fucking-
Are you talking about the Sibian?
She's like, Richard, I'm not mad at you anymore.
But I'm gonna have to go back at least once a month to stay not mad at you.
Yeah.
So her stay at this facility did not go well. She still loved upsetting and berating people, and at one point tried to convince a friend that she made in the facility to kill themselves.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, homegirl is twacked out right now, and the doctors found out about that, so she had to stay for more time. And then in 2019, at 17, she was finally released because she was, quote, healed. But
What's better now?
when she got out, she became absolutely obsessed with, can you guess it?
K-pop.
A boy. Oh.
Well,
Is she
BDSM?
German? Is it trains running
what
on
is this
time?
podcast about?
Murder.
Schmurder.
Serial killers specifically, and like
Cool. Very
prolific
cool.
serial killers, like fucking shashed. Her phone lock screen was Richard Ramirez. Her home screen was Ted Bundy.
Und Bundy.
Bundy.
Yeah, those two guys were her favorites. She had posters of them all over her bedroom. And she would
Like
post
instead of
them.
NSYNC, it's just
Just mugshot.
It's the backstab boys.
That's the best.
That's good.
very
That's
good,
good.
very
That's
good.
very good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was good.
Also, that's very surface level serial killers to be obsessed with.
They're
You're
just the
like,
pretty ones.
Get some deep cuts, girl. What are you doing?
Yeah, she just liked them because they're hot. I bet.
Fucking fake fan.
just drawing hearts all over their
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, she would post them all the time on Instagram, lusting after them and idolizing them, and drew a pentagram on her palm and posted pictures of that on her Instagram, like Richard Ramirez. And then she would.
Hang on, just pause.
Yeah.
I this is awesome because this is the female version of mug shotties. for those of you that are unfamiliar with mug shotties on Instagram,
You shouldn't be.
you shouldn't be. One, two. You don't have a social media, Joseph, but mug shotties is basically just an Instagram account where they just post hot women that like and then mug
Their
shots.
mugshots.
But all the comments are just like, I can fix her.
So
Your
cringe.
Honor, the only thing she's guilty of is stealing my
Stealing my
heart.
heart, yeah.
My favorite, grossest one is this girl had like huge eyelashes. And this guy was just like, Your Honor, she's innocent. Look at those cumbrellas.
No.
So it's just like a whole page of just like, hear me out. Like, and thirst.
And just
Sorta, yeah.
thirst. Heavy thirst.
Yeah.
Guess I better download Instagram. I should just check it out. I mean, just to know what it's like. I mean, just to familiarize myself with the content.
Research.
For research. Cumbrellas. What a terrible thing to say.
That's the worst pun I've heard in a while.
Hey Siri, what are cumbrellas?
Damn, I was really hoping she's going to
She's
answer.
like,
Yeah.
please stop. She's just like, please stop asking me that.
For the last time, I am not going to answer that.
Turn me off.
Please throw me in the Cumberland.
Did you mean Cumberland? Jesus Christ.
Your phone just turns itself off.
Okay, so yeah, she's drawing pentagrams on her palm, posting pictures of that. She also would draw swastikas on her arm all the time, and she lives in Germany.
A German drawing swastikas.
And-
Classic.
I know, but it's very, very illegal there. Like you can go
Oh,
to
yeah.
jail for 3 years.
Yeah.
And-
Really?
But
Oh, it's a huge
Oh,
deal.
yeah.
yeah.
Good for them.
There's way
It's awesome.
more Nazis
They're actually
in America.
ashamed of their history, unlike America.
Right. Wait, what did we do wrong?
Fucking
up.
nothing, bro.
Everything.
Stars and stripes.
Forever.
But the swastikas, from what I can tell after seeing all the stories and like the full thing, I don't know if it was her genuinely being racist or if it was like, this is gonna piss everybody off
Yeah,
and
or shock
they're
value.
gonna fucking hate. But maybe a little dose of a mix. It could have been both. And she also loved Jack the Ripper and believed him to be a woman, and she thought that was the only way he got away with it.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah, and she wanted that,
Nobody's talking about Jacqueline the Ripper. All right.
Jackie,
No sells papers. Jack the Ripper.
you go, girl.
Give him a penis.
Slice and dice. And so after this, she started to wonder what it would be like to kill someone and get famous for it. Both. She wanted to be the best serial killer of all time. And all at the
Dream
same
big or go home.
Yeah,
really.
If we don't dream, we die, right, ladies? And then all at the same time, she got her first boyfriend, who was named Leon. And there's not a ton of information on him either because he was a minor and Germany has very strict laws on that. But we do know that he was into drugs and he had some mental health issues. And
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Sorry, pause.
Yeah.
I just want to point out this is what's wrong with her. This is why we're just finding out about her, because she's doing it for the fame, not the love of the game.
That's true.
Ted Bundy wasn't in it for the fame.
You gotta
He
love
was
the
in
process.
it.
you
Yeah.
know?
He
He's-
loved killing co-eds, and
Yeah.
God damn it, that's what he did.
That was
Yeah.
his passion.
Yeah. And then he got unfortunate notoriety for it.
Yeah.
For all the listeners
Unfortunate
out here,
notoriety.
for all the listeners out there, if you're looking for fame, you're looking for all the wrong things in all the wrong places. You gotta fall in love with the process and love what you do.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. And
Now sign up for our Patreon. We need money and fame. Don't forget to email us at don'temailtrash.
Unfortunately, love don't pay the bills.
we gotta eat.
So sign up for the goddamn Patreon.
We're starving.
Please. Just like 5 of you.
We all live together in the same shack.
It's getting real old.
I sleep in a bucket.
Between Sam's protein farts and my protein farts, we're dying.
Awful.
And my Taco Bell farts.
It's getting real bad.
Awful. So bad.
Get back in your bucket.
MC,
So yeah, wire transfer
MC's
all your
losing
savings.
her- She's losing her hair just from the toxic fumes.
He looks like Gollum.
It's true.
She looks starting to look like a ghoul from Fallout.
Don't talk about it.
She's glowing from the radiation.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. So we don't know much about Leon, but we do know that he was into drugs, had some mental health issues, and a lengthy criminal record, probably for drugs. And then there, still not a ton of info on him, but he knew she was obsessed with serial killers. But he thought it was just like a true crime thing, like, oh, you motherfucking listeners out here. And Sarah lost her virginity to him and then became absolutely obsessed with sex and infatuated with Leon.
That's not the lady you want focused on you either.
I'm just
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do not want that gal glomming onto your shit.
popped up on her radar. It's like, gotta kill somebody.
golly.
Just
I'm
anybody.
God, anybody.
Who's
You
the
know how
easiest
sweet it would be.
victim?
I'm
God.
And then
really can't get Resident Evil 4 out of my head.
I couldn't either. Yeah. I've been picturing that this whole time. Just Leon Kennedy. She seems okay. And then just turns into fucking Wesker. Like,
Leon! Hit it one more time.
You want it one more?
One more time. Leon! Yay!
You ever play that game? Like you would
oh, you should.
Oh,
The remake's so good.
you would walk away from this chick and like she would just scream, Leon!
And you just be like, what dumb horse shit have you gotten
What?
yourself into now?
What's
Okay.
awesome is it's the whole thing is like you're Leon and you're saving the president's daughter.
Wait, what's it called?
Resident
Evil 4.
Oh yeah. I watched Michonne play it for like 6 hours on alcohol.
I ate a bunch of alcohol. Sat there and watched my friend play video games for 6 hours.
So Michonne?
It's a great game, but at the very end, the very end of the game, I don't know about the remake, but in the original, like she's like, so you're gonna come back to my place afterwards, and like he's like driving the jet ski. He's like, nah, I'm good. and then
it's over.
It's like a boss move. I was like, yeah, Leon.
Another funny feature is like if you drop down from a ledge and you can, and like she's up on top of a ledge and you look up and you try to like look through her skirt, she calls you out for being a perv.
Leon,
Leon!
knock it off. You perv.
Yeah, I was like, you creep or something like that.
It's a fun moment when you find that out as a kid. And you're just like, oh,
Shit, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, developers. You knew.
Anyways.
All right.
Go on back to it.
So she lost her virginity, was absolutely obsessed, infatuated. Sex boosted her ego every single time.
Always does.
Yeah, except she wanted extreme violence in the bed, and every single time they fucked, she wanted more and more violence, like harder, harder, harder. And he was like, she was getting all these bruises and scratches, and then Leon got a little uncozy with it because he was like, I love you, and she was like, harder, like fucking out. And so they dated for 2 years, but he eventually was like, I just don't want to like beat the shit out of this girl anymore. Like, I gotta fucking go.
Good for him.
Yeah. And
Good for him.
he broke up with her, and she did not
How'd she take
like
it?
that. Thank you for asking. She didn't like it,
Not
Jonathan. No, not at all.
Clean break, right?
Yeah. She moved on, became a psychiatrist.
That's a
Became
great
a
episode.
psychiatrist.
Okay, cool.
Wrap it up.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Everything was great.
Oh, because she already wants to be the best serial killer in the world,
Yeah.
right? And now she is super resentful towards this man, and he meant everything to her. It was her first love. It was the first sex, like everything. Like she was infatuated. So, I mean, rage is where she is at. And then she told all of her friends that he raped, abused, and leaked her nude photos. And apparently there was zero evidence to support this in the end once they did check everybody's devices and like all that stuff. So that is almost certainly 100% false. I wasn't there, but she got a friend to buy her a 12-inch hunting knife because she wasn't old enough yet, and told her it was for camping. She's like, I'm just gonna go camping. And then she begins her research to become the best serial killer of all time. So she opens Google on her phone.
Google it.
Just, google.com on her phone. She Googles the following. How long does it take someone to die if you stab them in the neck? How long does it take someone to die if you stab them in the lung? What is the best way to become a serial killer?
Wow.
How did serial killers do it? What were their tactics? Which serial killer had the most victims? She Googles all of this.
Just doesn't listen to one pod. See, again, this is her problem. If she just would listen to any podcast,
Murder schmurder.
Maybe
True
murder
Crime, then she wouldn't have to Google any of that, really.
Yeah,
No.
Sarah, if you listened to this episode, you wouldn't be where you are right now.
Sorry we weren't doing it earlier.
So
Those are some wild Googles.
wild.
Right.
So
But also like so basic. Like this lady is so basic. Just how stab in face. Like,
I'm like, you are not equipped to become the best, bitch. What? But she's
How
trying.
long take to die?
well, Quora says. Or it'd give you some dumbass fucking thing. I stabbed a guy 6 years ago, and I'm wondering if that's illegal. And it would be some guy like talking about, well, in Kansas, it's not really technically illegal because of this obscure law from the frontier times, and it's Quora sucks.
You know what's it boggles my mind. You know, like all the like you can tell when someone's just fucking lazy and doesn't do the due diligence when like they're fucking when like they're like and so Googled a couple hours prior to stabbing someone like how to stab
How
someone
kill
to death.
good knife.
Yeah.
You know what that is? That's Gen Z laziness.
No, like it's happened
You know
before.
what?
There was
You got to go to the library.
was just
Go to
about
your
to
local
say,
library.
Go to the library.
Ask M for murder.
a lot of boomers have done it.
Well, obviously, boomers are
Fucking stupid.
they're so dumb. I've switched I switched jobs to get away from boomers.
It's like they all have early onset Alzheimer's.
That
Like,
being
it's crazy.
said, the young generation, not much better. Better, not by much.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna Google like how to kill somebody, I think the first easy step is just to Google it on someone else's device.
Yeah.
Like, hey Joseph, can I borrow your laptop for 10 minutes?
Go to the library.
Or I mean,
Just
she's
ensuring I will never let you borrow my laptop ever.
she's like what, 16, 17 at this time, and
She is now 19.
she's 19.
They
and you
dated for
said-
2 years.
and she was born in what,
2002.
2002? Okay, so I mean, like, you have as many resources as you could possibly get your hands on.
Literally.
Yeah.
Where's your internet literacy?
Right.
This is what we were
Right.
talking about earlier.
I know.
Right. Podcasts are a thing. You know, like
Yeah.
you can listen to some true crime podcasts, right? Take your notepad out, write them down.
Yeah.
That's into my rant.
You know what else works is if you got to Google some strange shit, which I have from time to time. You just Google like also writer stuff, because like, you know how it is. Like sometimes you're writing something and you're like, I want to know what it's like to strangle someone or how long it takes, you know, because you're putting it in a scene or whatever. So if you just Google some writer shit in between, it's fine.
That's true. Seriously, it could be like how to be horror writer, and then to do anything else you want.
Yeah, and then anything else you want, and you're fine.
Right.
Pro tip.
I like that.
Right, so, anyways,
So, anyways, the last Google I said was which serial killer had the most victims, which was Harold Shipman, and he was a British serial killing doctor who had
We haven't done him yet.
he had 218 confirmed victims, but probably closer to somewhere to 250. So she texts her friend immediately and said, "The biggest serial killer ever has committed 250 murders. I'm going to do more than that."
Jesus.
Whoa.
Because she's very smart.
Friend really dropped the ball on not saying anything about that text. I was just like, that's Sarah. She says that.
Dominica.
Domina Cherry.
Domina.
She's still Sarah right now, technically.
Okay.
She hasn't adopted the persona.
Gotcha.
The
gotcha.
fursona, if you will.
I like it. So
Hoot hoot.
Giving some, giving some alpha energy over here.
You know, alpha of the pack.
Nothing like a pack of owls.
Well, would
you up
you
at
want to
night.
fight a pack of owls? No, I don't think so.
I think I
do.
could fare
You think
it.
you could take a pack of owls?
I could take a pack.
I could
of
take
owls.
7.
See, I would
You think you could take 7 owls?
seen their
7 owls
claws?
could pick you up and take
know-
you and
Nah,
fly
bro.
you off.
You haven't seen me.
Do you know what's
terrified that
underneath
they're
all of those
following in a
feathers?
pack. I would be like, why are there owls
You know what's
all
underneath all those
together
feathers
right now?
Nothing. Do you know how small owls actually are underneath all those feathers?
They're very lean,
Tiny.
but they got them big ass talons.
Those
Sure,
talons can
you-
break bones, baby.
Yeah,
I mean, so can these fucking talons, baby.
They just gotta go for your eyes.
Yeah.
And you got bird bones. I'm smashing you to bits.
That's
you're
true. They
saying
are hollow.
when
Yeah,
are not
good point.
when are owls active in the night? So you're saying in the night you're walking to your car, everything's cool. Oh, I'm Austin. Look at me. I'm having a great time. And then some fucking talon comes in, slices the back of your neck open. You're distracted. You're in pain. You don't see what's coming at you. 5 more owls from the front.
I mean,
And
if
again,
it was.
I would be baffled that owls are traveling in a pack. That would be horrifying.
But here's the
Like,
thing. I mean, there's one owl that's relatively silent as it's flying. And I think it's the barn owl.
Yeah, and a
Right.
snowy owl.
Right, and the snowy owl.
Yeah.
Any other owl?
Any hour, I'll find an owl.
Any other owl? If you're flying in
owl by
a
the
pack,
hour.
I'm hearing you coming from like at least 15 feet from behind me.
I don't know.
And he's got his guns drawn, by which I mean his fists.
These guns right here, baby. Who's gonna come up next?
Who? Me.
Just scaring people on the sidewalk. Sir, calm down.
Can we make this a character?
Owl fighter.
Slayer.
Owl slayer.
Slayer.
Yeah.
So, are you a superhero? No, not at all.
Anti-hero.
I slay owls. It's like most of these are endangered, Austin. Please stop.
I'm a conservationist worst nightmare.
Oh, yeah, I know they're in danger.
Why do you think they're in danger? Because of me.
Yeah. They're gonna be in danger.
No, we get that they're in danger from you, but we're saying they're endangered, an endangered species. You're just like slash, punch, punch. Well, that was dumb. I loved it.
Breaking into zoos, killing owls.
This reminds me of the bird of prey feeder idea.
Oh, yeah.
We wrote a sketch years ago.
A sketch back in the day. It was a bird of. It was called the bird of prey feeder. You would essentially hang a bunch of dead rodents in your backyard to get a more variety of birds for your bird watching pleasure.
Timmy!
Tired of the same old tit. That's a bird, by the way.
Fluffy bat tit
Right.
babbler. That's a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just spreading the word to as many people as possible.
Cardinals again.
It was a good sketch.
Blue Jay, more like Boo Jay. MC, would you mind carrying on?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Please,
Sorry.
Yeah, do not let me
This can't
continue.
be a
I would
bird
love
podcast.
to. I would love to. Thank you. So, she texted. We can't. We
Welcome
can't.
back to Birds of a Feather, the #1 bird podcast.
It's like a bird watching podcast where we just kill birds. What'd you see today? Well, I shot with my shotgun a couple red cardinals. They were definitely red afterwards.
Oh, brutal. Okay.
Sorry, we're done.
I'm crying. I'm in tears right now. Please, MC.
Sip.
Who here hates penguins? Because I got
There it is.
to club them.
How many penguins could you take?
Yeah.
What kind of bird can't fly? Slap it. That's the most slappable bird. You could slap a penguin.
Come back here. Yeah.
Think you're better than me? Wearing that tuxedo?
Just go to a Chinese restaurant. Can you, if I brought the penguin, can you pet the penguin?
Will you cook it?
Can you Peking? You know, Peking duck. But
Pecking the penguin?
Penguin.
Can you do that?
Oh my god, that's DreamWorks' next movie right there. Pecking penguin. Get Jack Black to play it.
Oh, I'll watch anything
I'd watch
Jack
it.
Black plays.
I'd watch it. Yeah.
Any animated animal that Jack Black plays. I'll do it.
I'm sold. Yeah.
Yeah.
We good?
No, what else
I
we
don't-
got?
I don't know.
I think we can keep going.
Flamingos,
I think,
geese. What do we want to talk
I
about?
think all the jokes have flown the coop.
There it is.
There we go. He burned it down.
Now
Burned
we're
that
done.
bridge. Very
Now
good.
we're done.
Okay.
I feel like for the rest of the podcast, we're going to be walking on eggshells.
Do you think the five of us could take an ostrich? Just one.
Just one?
Just one ostrich.
Hell
They're
yeah.
fucking huge, bro.
Now a cassowary, like a fucking...
Cassowaries are fucking scary.
I don't know about that, dog. All five of us, maybe.
There's a reason why it's lived since prehistoric times, the cassowary.
Yeah, they got knives for feet.
Yeah.
do have
Big ass bone on
Got
their
some
fucking head.
daggers. it's the
Fuck you up, dog. Hit you with the 1-2, fucking head falls off, man.
All right. Okay. Here we go, MC.
I'm not convinced. I'm waiting for the bird saga to end.
I want to keep going, but I got to stop. I'm done.
No, come on. You want to talk about beaks? Go on.
How did you know that was the word that was in my
I
head?
just knew it. I could feel it. It's the most obvious one. He's like, beak, 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 beak.
Beak, beak. What's beak? Beak, something beak.
Okay.
My cheeks hurt.
Are
My
we-
face cheeks.
are-
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, MC.
All right. Big beak energy. All right. We're done. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. I think we got it already.
Go, MC.
Just
Please go. Before
You
it's
don't go.
You got to
Keep going.
steamroll this.
Okay, shut up. So we're at She Texts Her Friends, the
Yes.
biggest serial ever,
Right,
serial killer ever has done 250 murders. I'm going to do more than that. So we now have our weapon. We have done our research.
Knife.
So
Google.
next we need victims. What does she do?
Got someone in mind?
What does she do?
Does she kill Leon?
She downloads 2 dating apps. She
Oh,
she
curveball.
downloads Badoo and My Sugar Daddy.
Fucking
What's the first one?
Badoo.
Yeah.
Badoo?
I remember Badoo.
I never heard of it until I was
Neither
reading
me.
this, but those were the ones that she
Download
chose.
Badoo.
Is that German?
Scroll through the hotties and then fuck one of them.
Yeah,
That was their
tagline?
slogan.
That was their slogan?
Yeah. No.
damn.
Oh my god! I was like, where? And why did it go out of business?
But to
No,
say,
that was a shout out
That's
to,
pretty solid
to my
and
guy Will
straightforward.
Sasso. Will Sasso's vines were legendary.
R.I.P. Vines.
Vines. So we got murder weapon, we got Googles, we got victims, we got Badoo, and what was the other one?
My Sugar Daddy. So
Nice.
she wants she at this point hates all men and wants to kill every man that resembles anything like her boyfriend. So
I'm all
that's what she's going.
I'm
for.
all for killing sugar daddies. Fuck those guys.
Okay, hell yeah. Well, all right, hot take.
Those guys are good men.
What else they got?
There's a reason why there's still. Never mind.
okay, rich single people are definitely good people. What are you talking about?
They certainly don't order cabinets that are conveniently named women's names.
What?
Have you not heard that
That was
conspiracy?
an IKEA conspiracy.
Yeah.
Oh, where
Yeah.
they're ordering people. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking read.
I'll take the Broomhilda. Fucking read. I didn't think I would ever have Austin yell at me
I
to
was
read.
just saying, dear listeners, that's funny because I am the dumbest one in the room.
Mr. Defund the Department of Education over here telling me to read more.
God, I can't wait for that episode to come out.
That was a good one.
But no.
Join the Patreon so you can hear it.
Yeah, join the Patreon. So you
Oh,
can
Because we said some bad stuff.
Did we hard Patreon that one?
I think
For
we
sure.
agree. That's going to be a behind the paywall.
I'm sorry, MC.
Sorry.
Keep
Oh,
going.
you're good. I'm just here to tell a story.
You're kicking ass.
Let's see here, fellas. Where are we at? So she downloaded the apps,
Download
right?
the apps.
On May 1st. And she got a lot of attention because her bio was, quote, a bisexual 19-year-old virgin who's looking for a good time and also has a strong interest in BDSM, which...
Yeah, that would pull
Tailor
really
made
hard.
for fucking rights.
No,
Rights
no,
wives.
no. I've been on Tinder. When I did Tinder, like that was one of those things where I'd be like, no,
No, that's the thing. You or
19-year-old
me.
virgin
No.
who's interested
She's
in
that.
BDSM.
no, because that to me is a trap. You
That's
don't.
a
Yeah, that's a lie. Like, I would read that and be like,
Yeah, no way.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Good
no.
point. Good point.
But think about how dumb people are, right? No, everyone at this table would be like, no way.
it's
Think
either
about-
dumb or horny
I
guys
mean,
But think,
that
about,
don't care.
think about how many dumb and
Well, it's-
horny people there are.
sure.
Specifically
It's
men.
dumb, horny guys.
Dumb horny guys.
That's a genius move because you're filtering out anyone who has a decent brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who
That's
might
true.
be like, this seems
That's true.
suspicious.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Or as
true.
people
I
who
know
love
she
them.
didn't think about that aspect of it, though.
Yeah.
She probably did.
That was
Yeah.
accidental.
What are you talking about? She's
But
an
Jamie
evil
did.
genius.
Yeah.
No, there's.
Well, also, like, I slept with it was a year or two ago, so with a 22-year-old virgin. Well, she had never.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, she had never had penetrative sex before, which
Sure.
on paper, well, I was the first guy she had been with. She had only been with women.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
try to have sex with a virgin as not as
Yeah.
hot and fun as
Sounds
pornos make it sound to me.
No, I was 14 and it was awesome then.
Yeah.
Because I was also a virgin. So
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
about now.
when you're
That sounds horrible.
Over 30,
Yeah.
it's
That sounds
not-
horrible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, what's the religion where you go to heaven and you get like 30 virgins? Because like, do they
Islam.
like?
Islam.
Does their vagina like regenerate?
Thought it was
Are they virgin
70.
again? And like, I don't really.
thought it
I
was
want
72.
virgins.
72 sounds right.
Yeah, but why
That
would
could
you
just be
want?
pop culture.
That's I would rather have one experienced woman.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd rather
1,000%.
30 women who know what they're doing
100%.
anytime.
30. We should write our own book.
How many times have I said we need to start a
when
religion?
you die, you'll get 30 women who know what they're doing.
Hell yeah.
Sign me up.
Who do you want me to blow up, dude?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That'd get me dancing up on that altar, that's for sure.
No, you should be like the Satanist of the group. Like when you die, you get 1,000 whores. 1,000 whores.
1,000 horse. Sign me up.
You're reading through the books. There's a lot of bird talk in this book.
And we're back.
Yes. Good enough. I'm sorry.
There is a chapter on every bird in this Bible.
Well, in aviation's 1312.
Our priests are called cardinals, like just like Catholics, but they're dressed like cardinals. Just like a big paper mache bird. And they're like doing the benedictions and shit. And like with the spice and the fucking like the
Can our Jesus be Big Bird?
Okay,
just
I
up
want
on
that.
the cross.
I need that.
My stomach hurts. Instead of a Eucharist, that we give you bird seed.
Yeah. And birds be with you. Squawk, squawk.
All perch.
And on the third day, he flew.
Flew again. MC, we're never getting through this podcast.
just tell us to shut up. Just steamroll everything.
That's true.
You're gonna have to.
How far are we into your story? Because I'd love if we were like
Halfway?
a page in. A page.
Yeah.
Like about halfway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sweating, dude.
A plus, Joseph, for the Cardinals.
That was very good.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, MC. Go ahead.
Oh, got the spirit of.
Got the spirit of Big Bird. What are you doing? It's this way.
Okay, so her bio, we just read it, bisexual 19-year-old, and blah, 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 blah. She gave her name, the screen name, Domina Cherry. So dominatrix, and posted all of her pictures were her in lingerie, which is even more like virgin.
No, I would say bot.
Yeah.
Bot, for sure.
Bot.
Lots and lots of attention. She starts talking to a guy named Sam. And the exchange was as following, quote, Sam, he entered by saying, "Would you like to meet up? If so, where?" And Sarah,
Straight to the point.
straight to the point. My man Sam, he don't waste time.
I didn't know Sam was in Germany at that time.
I was waiting for that.
What do your farts smell like? Where do you want to meet up?
How much sauerkraut do you eat?
Tell me right now.
Is it a lot? I hope it's a lot.
Every once in a while, I get a TikTok, and that's like the exact advice is like you don't want to spend too much time texting. Just tell them when, tell them where.
Don't let the woman think too much.
She'll realize it's a mistake.
Yeah, that's where Sam says that. And Sarah replies, "Sounds good." And then Sam sends a licking lips emoji, and then he says, "Do you have experience with older men?" And Sarah says, "Yes, I have experience with 28-year-olds," which, ouch.
Oh, wow.
That's not.
bitch.
Jesus. Also, that's old to her.
I know. It is.
Fucking
Run away. Run away
Punch me right
fast.
in my wrinkly neck. I mean, Jesus.
Right.
Ancients over here.
I'm going
know.
to chase you half a block and then I'm going to stop because I'm going to be all winded.
My knee hurts. Papa's got to sit down.
Oh my god! And so Sam then says, we find out he's a teacher, and that
teacher?
yeah. So
Oh, boy.
ew, dude. And then he said,
She's 19.
Sarah says, oh, sorry. Sam was not the teacher. I'm getting ahead of myself. So Sarah says to Sam, nothing is off the table. I'm into absolutely everything, but I like to be in control. Again, virgin? Sam says, I'm good. Okay. But you're over 18, yeah? And she says, yes.
I kind of want to give him credit for double checking, but not too much credit.
Not too much. Just a bit.
For the record, if anyone ever says that they're like into everything, that's the biggest red flag.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a huge sign of inexperience and not being able to set boundaries by any means.
Right. If you don't have like yeses and nos, or like at least, things you're more comfortable with and things you're less comfortable with. I mean, communication is sexy and is important, but like someone says everything, you're fucking in for a bad time.
Communication is so hot.
It's
Communication is
so
fucking gets me
sexy.
bricked up,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. And remember,
Fucking
guys, if
tell
you
me
don't
what
like
you
someone-
job,
want and tell me what
everyone.
you don't
I'm
want.
very
Dude.
proud of this table right now.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
You tell me what
Yeah.
you want, I'm fucking here to do it, man. I'm ready to
Please.
punch in the clock. Let's
Right.
fucking go.
That's the thing. Like, I'm in there. I'm like, all right, baby.
Yeah, well, because you don't know. You don't
Yeah.
want to set someone off and be
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe they like light slapping. Oh no, she's crying. Like you gotta check. You gotta check in with stuff.
Facts.
Oh, no, she's crying.
Not again.
You don't want to go with the crying.
Not sexy.
Funny enough, been there.
Right? Did I tell you the story about the girl that, like, when she started crying? I think I told you.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. First date, we were, like, hooking up. Then, like,
This sounds hilarious.
in the end, she started blowing me. And then, like, she just stopped. She just stopped. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she, she lifts her head, looks me in the eyes. And it's like Kim K ugly crying.
Oh my god.
And I was like, is everything okay? And
Did you
she's like,
come?
every guy's question is, did you come? Every girl's question is like, was she okay?
Yeah, Joseph.
Right.
I'm just asking. Did you?
Answer the question.
Answer the question. And don't tell me the answer you think we want to hear. Tell me the truth.
No, it was very awkward. She's like, I have to go.
I
have to go
imagine it was
now.
more
I have
like-
to go.
Yeah. Oh my! I was I was entertaining a girl well before Sophie, and second date we went to my house and we were making out in my bed, and she started trying to fuck me, and I was like, hey, like not tonight. She started sobbing while straddling me, like ugly cry girl sobbing.
wow.
And I was like, I don't know what to do. And then she left the room, and I was like, I still don't know what to do. And then she came back in so slowly and dramatically. It was like she was fucking in a Degrassi scene. Opens the door so slowly. And she's like not making eye contact. She's looking around the room at the ground, and she goes, I should just like go.
Oh my god.
And I said, there was like a lull because I was like, yes, please. But like, I was like, I just met this bitch. And I don't know if she'll burn my house down or slash my tires. So I was like, I mean, mine is like Pop Squad. It's not that deep. Like, it wasn't even a hard no. It was a not yet. Like, fucking hell.
Right.
And then I found out she was like a crackhead. So anyway.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Happens.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyone else get cried on? No.
Yeah.
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 All of us.
I have
Yeah.
cried. I've been cried on. I've cried on.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to being in touch
Being
with
cried
ourselves.
Joseph, you've cried in front of a sexual partner?
Oh yeah. And then we had the best sex.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I love that.
Awesome.
Leave
Yeah.
him alone. That's my friend.
We had a,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we
That's
had,
awesome.
we had a little moment. We had
I'm
like
glad
a
you're
little,
vulnerable.
we had a little trigger type thing, and I started crying. She was like, "Oh," and she was really cool. She was like, "What's going on?" We talked about it, and then I got soft while we were talking about it because it was not so fun. And then she fucking just whoop.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it was great.
I love that.
That is great for real.
Yeah,
Mine was like we were in the middle of it and she was kind of throwing it back. And I was like, this is great. And so I slapped her ass really hard. And she was like, why would you do that?
You're like,
I
oh,
thought you respected me. Ow. No.
You're like, sorry, I thought you like it.
It ruined the moment. Like she was
Yeah.
like, we're done. I was like, okay.
Like, you sure?
She went home. She was like, he hit me.
On the ass really hard.
While we were doggy style.
Yeah.
Like a maniac.
Can I tell you the best slapping an ass story ever? I'm sorry. I know that.
I don't think we have time. We have deviated so much.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Can I make it quick? Because it's so good.
No.
We had time for Bird Church, but we don't have time for Austin's story. Okay.
You're going to cut that out, right?
If you cut out Bird Church,
No,
I would
Bird
quit
Church
this
is
podcast.
Every bird moment segment we had. If you can throw in a bird joke, I'll let it slide. How about that?
Yeah, we'll make this a two-parter if we keep up a bird church.
Honestly, this will be the highlight reel of the episode. Is all the bird shit.
Okay.
There better be a bird joke. If not, it's getting cut.
I'll make it quick. I'll make it very quick. So
Jules, cut it from here, okay?
I hook up with this girl,
Edit
and the
point.
entire night,
MC, you should go.
Okay, so Sarah says nothing's off the table. I'm into absolutely everything, but I like to be in control, which contradicts itself. But Sam says, I'm good. You're over 18, yeah? She says yes. Then they arrange to meet up on May 3rd. Then she starts talking to a guy called Mirab. Mirab enters and says,
Hello, baby.
hope everything is going fine with you. When are we meeting, babe? And Sarah says, anytime after May 3rd. And Mirab says, sex in the car then? And Sarah says, whatever you want. We could even drive to my really nice cabin in the middle of the forest. And it even has heating and an oven.
And an oven?
I was wondering. Yeah.
Germans are big on
What?
ovens. Nice.
Hang on. Is that not normal for them to have heating?
A
Because I know
lot-
air conditioning is not normal.
I know in a lot of those like white countries, I read about like Norway, pretty much everyone has a cabin like that, and most of them don't have like heating or air conditioning, and like they just like to go out and rough it. Like it's just part of the culture.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is when you get socialized healthcare. I'd be sleeping outside if I could fucking just go to the
Hey,
doctor
Tom,
for
you
nothing.
left his ass over there. It's not all about politics. We're just talking about a cabin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bullshit ass country.
So then Mirab reveals that he's a teacher. That was the guy. Which ew.
yeah,
That's-
seriously.
Yeah.
And then
Look,
Hey.
I'm surrounded by 18-year-olds all goddamn day. I just want one 19-year-old.
Now, hang on. I say don't be disgusted by this, man. Everyone wants to say that whatever is going on consensually between two adults or however many adults is perfectly fine. You don't draw the line at age. As long as it's adults and consensual, everyone's on the same page.
If you need an
don't
edit
know.
point to pull Jamie saying it's
I
not
don't
about
know.
age, it's right there.
Yeah, if you're a teacher,
I'm not saying anything.
It doesn't matter whether they're an adult or freshly an adult. They're an adult.
he's a teacher.
Teachers should be allowed to fuck.
I just
okay?
feel 18 and 19-year-olds.
No, Joseph.
What are you talking about? Not their
Why?
students. I'm just saying fuck in general.
Do you understand how that could have been taken out of context?
Well, fuck. Okay, all right. Don't fuck your students.
Yeah, Joseph, you're gross.
No. Now the heat's on me.
Way to lower the bar, Joseph. Anyway, MC, please go on.
Jesus Christ.
This is a podcast for gentlemen. Joseph, go ahead and clock out.
So Mirab says, sex in the car then. She says, whatever you want. We could drive to my cabin. Heating in an oven. He said, then he reveals his teacher and then says, yeah, whatever. I'm into some unusual sexual practices. Is that okay with you? And she said, yes. I prefer blindfolds and handcuffs. Make sure to bring that with you. And then they plan to meet up on May 4th. And like, blindfolds and handcuffs, and it still says virgin. I just, whatever.
Hang on, does he say like he's a teacher of like the BDSM world, or does he mean like he's a
It was
teacher,
like,
like a school teacher?
Yeah.
Just go on.
Are you a BDSM teacher?
No.
Today's lesson is whips and chains.
Yeah. I'm picturing like a teacher's break room where they're like smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee, but they're all in leather bondage masks and like unzipping their. How's the lesson plan going, Tom?
Good morning, class. Hi, Mr. Alverson.
Okay,
They
so
do have that though. But keep going.
all right, cool.
At the learning annex?
Well, fun fact, Nashville has, I think, the top.
Sorry.
We have a guest speaker here, guys. We've done so much today.
We got enough. You're right.
Right. Oh, now.
We didn't
Yes.
have any birds.
Yes, now.
Okay. When I'm about to say something, I'm sorry. We have a guest speaker. We are gentlemen here. Carry on.
Are we?
We are not that.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the adjective I'd use. So then she starts talking to a guy named Anthony. Anthony asks to be her pet slave or sex slave, pet
Nice.
sex slave. And Sarah agreed to meet him on May 5th. So she's got May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th lined
She's
up right
lined
now.
them
Lined
up.
up,
I mean,
dude.
she's
Fuck
going to
it.
be the best serial killer of all time. Like, she's
Right.
going to kill all of them.
She's
I
got
will
three
say
lined up.
my favorite part was like, yeah, I'm free after May 3rd.
Yeah.
Or whatever she said.
It's a
And
very
it should-
specific
Yeah.
date.
It should only take her till what, like January, February, March? yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
December?
calendar looking like for May? I'm booked up
I'm pretty
early.
booked.
Yeah.
She's planning it. She's got them lined up. And then within 3 days of having these two apps downloaded, she had 224 conversations going with different men.
Oh my god.
That is
How
a
do you
level of
juggle that?
mania that I never want to know.
No.
Like, she had to just be like glued to that screen.
Seriously, I can barely keep up with the group chats I got now, let alone like
I know.
fucking like 234 separate dating app convos.
Like, literally fucking how.
She's
It's kind of
snorting
impressive.
Well, there's a lot of dumb, horny dudes out there.
I was
Let's
about to
be
say
fair.
the level of horniness in
Yeah.
those chats has got to be like one guy very early on in the conversation was talking about having sex in a car, not being like, so what do you do?
Yeah.
Just like, listen, I'm trying to fucking.
Yeah. Plus, car sex is either spontaneous or like you have nowhere else to go.
It's this guy, Clarence Carter.
It's
Have
either-
you ever done it in a car?
It's either really hot or really homeless.
Yeah.
Yes. Facts.
No in between. So yeah, she has 220 conversations going. And then she matches with Zayad. And we don't know a ton about him, but we do know he was 39 years old, so he should have had his preferences set differently.
A little higher.
A little higher, buddy. But he moved to Germany from Iraq. He was one of 6 brothers. His parents died, so he moved to Germany for a fresh start. And he had been there for 7 years. He got a private security guard job, and he was obsessed with soccer. And he hoped to find love one day and settle down. And this was on May 1st. In the morning, he texts, "Hello, good morning." And Sarah says, "What are you looking for on here?" And Zayad says, "Well, I'm a single man looking for anything, really. And we know since you had your preferences down in 19..." Yeah. He fucking... Why? Christ. Sorry. He didn't deserve, like, what happened, but, like, come on, man. And
You
then-
kind of set yourself up for it.
Yeah. And then,
Swiping right on that profile.
yeah.
How old is he?
39. Yeah.
I'm really open to anything.
Yeah. It's about twice the age.
The age gap is older than her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really open to anything. Marriage, a nice, stable relationship, getting my dick sucked in the back seat of a car next to a dumpster. Really, anything, really.
Whatever you're feeling.
He's like, or love.
I don't know yet, but I do know I would love getting my dick sucked behind a dumpster.
Just really thinking about settling down, you know.
Settling down into the back seat of my car. Pack of Marlboro Reds and you just on my hog.
Sounds like a dream.
I would love that.
Okay, so Sarah says, "You want to meet up?" And Zayed says, "Of course. Are you the devil's bride?" And Sarah said, "Yes, I am."
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird part of the conversation, but, you know,
Okay.
foreshadowing, I suppose. And Sarah asks if he has a car, and he does. And he agreed to meet up with her that same day at like 8 p.m. So she begins preparing. How does she do this? By Googling again. Back to the Googs. How long does it take a body to bleed out? She searches. How to hide a body? She searches. And while conducting her research, guess who shows up? Leon, her ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
To collect his things. So she's like getting ready to make her first kill, and he's like, okay, I gotta get my fucking toothbrush. And he actually brought a friend with him.
Smart move.
Yeah. And he said,
Whoa,
he
smart
said,
guy. I give
Yeah.
him points for that.
dude, he said, dude, if I tug on the curtains or if I'm not out in 10 minutes, storm the house, is what he told his best friend.
Yeah, dude.
Storm the house.
Wow.
Fuck, man.
He thought she was going to kill him.
Yeah, rightfully
Dude,
so.
he definitely broke up with her over text. That was definitely a text.
That's why he had to go get his shit, because he was like, I can't even go back to the house. Like,
That's why she hates men.
He definitely smashed, and then like 10 minutes after he left was like, it's not working out.
It's like, I can't fucking do this. So she said later that she wanted to kill him in that moment, and she really thought about it, but she didn't because A, he told her he brought a friend, and B, because she wanted his murder to be special.
So I just he walks in the room. People know where I am. My friend's outside. Anyway, I'm here for my stuff.
Yeah, right?
that's probably exactly what he said.
She just like slowly takes her knife off, her hand off the knife.
Yeah,
handle.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's in a box in the bedroom, honey.
It just has his phone.
I was
on.
just opening
hey,
some
Instagram
boxes.
Live. It's me, Leon.
Totally live streaming because I'm alive.
Just getting my things. So Leon gets away, thankfully. And then Zayed texts her at like 7:30 that he's on the way. And so they're going to like meet up at a bus stop, and he's going to pick her up. And so while she's waiting, she calls her friend, and the friend doesn't
Normal.
answer.
Meeting at the bus stop. Hell
Yeah.
Normal.
The friend doesn't answer the phone call. So she leaves a voicemail and says, I'm going out. I'm going to kill my first. I'm excited. It's pouring rain out. So please wish me luck. It works.
This was a voicemail?
That was a voicemail.
Why would you?
The best serial killer of all time. That's what she's going to be. She's going to do it better than all of the rest.
I'm off to start my spree.
Hey, girl. Going to go bang, bang, slice, slice. Wish me luck.
She sets her Twitter like profile where she's like, in my berserker phase,
Hashtag slay.
Literal slay.
in my villain arc.
She's like, girl, guess what? And so trying to find my place in line here. See. Leaves that voicemail, and then she sends a video to her friend dancing around the room with the knife tucked in her belt. And then the friend, Francisca, Googled, "Are you punished if you know about an attempted murder?"
Oh my God.
Why is this whole friend group so dumb? Dude, like, dumb.
They needed one smart friend to be like, what do you get? What are we doing?
No, they left. They
yeah,
immediately
they were like, I'm going to get killed.
stupid.
Smart
and
friend
dangerous.
was gone a long time ago.
yeah.
Oh my God. So fucking stupid.
Like there was one smart friend who was like, "Why don't you just Google it?" And they're like, "What?" And then she was like, "I gotta go. You guys are fucking dumb."
And so she Googles it and is like, oh, looks like I can get in trouble. Nah, she probably won't kill anybody. So Francisca does jack shit. She just is like, goes about her day, and she's like, Sarah's being Sarah. And then while she's Sarah goes to the bus stop, and while she's waiting, she Googles, quote, places to put a person who is bleeding out. And then, quote, what happens when you stab a person in the neck?
They bleed a lot.
4K Ultra HD, please.
Could you imagine your friend Sarah going on this like murderous monologue, and you're just like, oh, that's just Sarah. Just
She's
trying
such
to
a silly goose.
That's just her sense of humor.
She's so funny.
You just have to get to know her.
She should do stand up, honestly. So
I don't know. I'll go ahead and say it. I think women definitely have those kind of friends. I've definitely seen girls like have like just a horrific like human as a friend, and I'm just like, why are you friends with her? She's a shitty human. It's like, oh, you don't know it like I do. I'm like, oh, God, I hope I don't know her like I do.
Oh, there we go.
So we're at the Googles of like, what happens when you stab a person in the neck? And then Francisca asks how she's not going to get caught. And Sarah sends back a voice memo saying, the plan for me is to say I have a surprise for you and then stab him in the neck. And then she makes gurgling sounds mimicking someone being stabbed. So she's like, and then she starts cackling.
So funny.
And then when she got arrested, they were probably like, we never saw the warning signs.
Literally. That's so American coded.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Is there anything you could have done to stop it or any signs? None at all.
Nothing. Real
It's-
shame someone didn't step in.
Yeah.
Nothing we could do.
I was her neighbor. I called every day. Yeah, we wish.
Yeah.
But
If only.
we would have listened to those voicemails now, but you know, that's,
Wasn't enough
Phones don't
probable
work.
cause.
that's neither here
Yeah.
nor there now.
Yeah.
And so we're at the voice memo, then Zayed gets there, and then Sarah gets in, and then she starts flirting, she starts making him comfortable, and then she starts giving him directions to the cabin that obviously does not exist. And then she's like, go here, go here, go here, turn down that dirt road, and deserted road. And then she tells him to pull over on this deserted road, and then he does, and then they both get out of the car, and in the middle of the forest, I guess. And then she tells him to look at something on her phone and then immediately stabs him in the jugular. Yeah. And she did a fucking terrible job.
Check out this meme.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh my
Have
God.
you ever seen mugshotties, dude?
It's just a picture of her like, gotcha.
It's a picture of her with a knife.
I'm going to say
It's just a graphic that says, look up.
this poor guy, he's just bricked up.
So hard.
He's just been thinking about smashing all day.
And now he's got a goddamn knife in his jugular.
He's just driving with the heart on.
He's got a hair trigger on that thing.
Got an
Oh, turn right
erection.
here. Oh,
Ain't nothing
turn
gonna
right
break
in.
in my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down.
That must be a weird sensation to have a knife in your neck and an erection.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like that.
God, I hope I'm never in that position.
We have to try.
We have to know.
All the blood from my neck was in my penis.
Yeah, does it like protect you from bleeding out because it's all in your hog? Like, but I was hard the whole time.
He writes the book, How My Boner Saved Me.
Just goes around giving speeches to men's clubs.
And that's why I take Viagra every morning.
His podcast is like way more successful than ours.
It's the Whatever Podcast.
God damn it.
And that's the day I became a high value man.
God damn it.
Real Sigma energy.
Okay, so Zayed has a knife in his neck, guys. That's
not
where
doing
we're at.
well.
He's not doing well. But she did a fucking terrible job because he starts like wrestling her for the knife, and he's a private.
Did she get like a giant knife? I thought
She got a 12-inch knife, and he's wrestling her.
How do you
for it.
fuck that up?
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm fucking saying. And like, he's a private security guard, so he's kind of like built, and she's like a small petite woman, so he's
Great first target.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
Right? What the fuck are you?
You don't want to
doing?
try it on an old person?
What the fuck, girl?
It's your
And-
practice run.
She stabs him in the neck. He just punches her across the room.
Yeah.
I get the vibe she missed the first swipe was a miss. I was like, hey, what are you doing? And then like the second one she like lands and he's like, oh my God. And then he wrestles.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, stop.
She clearly didn't commit. Like, she
Yeah.
had to hesitate.
Yeah.
You know, like a 12-inch hunting knife, and you hit the jugular, and he's not. He's wrestling you now, girl.
Caught him
You
by
fucking
surprise.
suck. Ted Bundy would never. Like, what the fuck? Her idols.
She says,
wants
put
to be
it
the
in.
best.
Put it in.
Put it in. God. So she like he punches her. I'm assuming he starts fighting her, and she gets
I would.
freaked the fuck. Yeah, I hope you would. She gets freaked the fuck out and starts sprinting away through the woods barefoot. I don't know why she was barefoot still.
Left the heels.
And
Can't run in them.
Zayed puts enough pressure on his wound to stumble to the main road and flag a car down. And it's a husband and the wife. The wife is a nurse. And so she immediately starts. Yeah,
Lucky
right?
break, Zion.
I
Hell
know.
yeah.
There is a God.
Like, holy
He's like, I
fuck.
guess I do have to go to church.
That's exactly what I would say. If that was to happen to me, I would quit this podcast and I would be at church
You would
every
be
single
a
fucking
celibate
Sunday.
monk.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm chopping that thing off. I'm wearing the black with the little white collar.
Chopping it up.
Right. I'm moving to like Ireland, the most Catholic country in the entire world.
Gotta go join my Cardinals.
The narrative of Austin believing he's like chosen by God or favored by God.
Yeah.
That era. I don't want to see it.
Not favored, saved. Saved.
So hang on, this is your Martin Luther story? Is that what you're telling me right now?
basically so. Yeah.
Look, if I was
Instead of falling on a sword in like a thunderstorm, you get attacked by a 19-year-old baddie.
If I'm picking up some 19-year-old quote unquote bisexual virgin on Tinder and I go to a cabin in the middle of the woods, you don't think like the entire time I know I'm sinning? You don't think
Austin nails his dick to the door like Martin Luther did.
95 Theses, don't do it.
and then
Don't do it.
And then said date stabs me in the neck with a knife and then runs away and I have to
And you get saved by a nurse.
and
in
I
the
get
bird
saved
church.
by
Yeah.
a nurse in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. I'm like, all right, maybe you got some points there, big guy.
JC, our boy. So yeah, he gets in the car with this nurse. She immediately starts treating it. They call a paramedic. Unfortunately, he fell into a coma and died 19 days later.
Damn. No church.
So again, she barely killed him. She barely fucking killed him.
Still counts.
Still counts.
She's like, still cat. Yeah.
Yeah. So she sprints through the woods barefoot in tights.
There's a nurse somewhere who's like, oh, I just forgot to give him his medicine. That's actually on me. I'm sorry.
She's in the back. Shit!
Is it Tuesday? Fuck! We'll just say that it was the knife wound.
Okay.
My bad.
So, homegirl is sprinting through the woods in tights, covered in blood, looking probably has like dirt, leaves, disheveled as
Yeah.
shit, ripped tights. Like,
Wash your face, girl.
she looked pale.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she looked pale as fuck. And then she winds up stumbling into this.
We know those type of women.
Yeah.
She tumbles where?
Lost my place.
Into somebody's cabin. And the guy's like, who are you? It's like, I'm a 19-year-old virgin.
And I'm also bisexual and I'm down for anything.
Caca.
What you doing with that knife? Don't worry about it.
Have you heard the good squawk?
Yes!
Sorry. I died a little. Go ahead.
All right. So, yeah, this is. Oh my god.
Hold on, one
This
more.
this next bit. No, Austin.
I'm a burble salesman.
Austin.
Sir, when you die,
You're
do you
not-
think you're going to burn in the fiery depths of hell or go to the golden bird cage in the sky?
Y'all aren't gonna believe this next fucking part now. Y'all aren't. She still has the knife. She's running through the woods.
Right.
And she stumbles upon a bird.
Yes! Yes! Woo! God!
Let's
damn!
fucking go, bro.
Hell yeah!
This was
bird
not
is spoken.
scripted. I promise this was not.
I didn't tell you it wasn't because MC looked sad when she said it.
She looked real sad.
I'm happy to say that she killed it.
No!
And none of that was fucking true. I'm just tired of this goddamn bird saga.
She's going to spend the rest of her eternity running into very clean windows. That is hell. That is hell.
Okay. I need to clarify.
Just when she's going somewhere, wham!
I need to clarify. Sarah is not a birderer. She didn't do that.
A
all right?
birderer.
She's not.
Yes, you're in it now.
Yes.
You're in it with us.
Oh my god, I couldn't beat him. I'm sorry. I couldn't beat him.
Now we built a nest in her heart.
Yes! Get me out of here!
And she never comes back.
This is her last podcast.
I'm gonna need like 8 months.
Understandable.
I like that you gave room to come back though.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's very sweet. Thank you.
I like you guys sometimes when you're not talking about fucking words.
Anytime we hang out as a group now, just bring it back to burger.
Bring it back. Okay, guys. So she's running through the fucking forest looking
Running through the
crazy,
woods.
right?
Right.
Yep.
Riptide's covered in blood. She winds up in this small town in Germany, and she's looking nuts and walking around this town going, I'm a murderer. I'm a killer. I'm a murderer. So the locals were like, that's weird.
We should probably call somebody.
It's just look at each other. Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. So they call the cops, and this dumb bitch who had every intention of becoming the most prolific serial killer of all time got arrested 37 minutes after her attack.
Oh my God.
37 minutes. I'm embarrassed.
Didn't even make it an hour.
Oh my! You were excommunicated from the female gender, bitch. What the fuck? 37 minutes?
She was arrested for being a murderer before her first victim actually died.
Yeah.
Literally. You suck, Sarah. You suck. You ain't shit, dude.
Worst murderer ever.
Oh, it makes me mad that she just did such a bad job.
I mean,
I
that
know.
level of incompetence is infuriating.
You get it. And yeah, she fucking barely killed him, man. So the cops actually asked her if she fought off an abuser when they found her, and she said, "No, I wanted to cut someone up and watch them die."
That was your out. You stupid bitch. God damn it.
Really though.
That made me mad. That made me mad.
Yeah, they even gave her an out.
Yeah, the guy. Oh,
Silver platter.
He was in a coma. She never would have got caught.
Yeah.
He died in a coma.
The cop was on your side.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Sucks.
God.
Absolutely
My head hurts.
embarrassing.
Mine too.
So she's like, no, I just wanted to cut someone up and watch them die. And then at the police station, she said, I had planned so much more. It's such a shame I got caught so soon. And I mean, homegirl was just completely fucking honest with them, like 100% honest with them. And
Do we want to make any sexist serial killer jokes, or should we just let that?
No.
I'll let it slide.
Okay, yeah, just wondering.
I mean, go for it.
I mean, you can.
No,
I mean, if you have one in the fucking barrel,
I got nothing. I would never say something like that.
that's
Keep going.
bullshit.
Just insert a fucking like compilation of everything Jamie's ever said about women right here.
My nightmare. That's my hell.
We've already discussed what hell is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats.
Cats and clean windows. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so at the police station, she said, I had planned so much more. It's just such a shame I got caught so soon. And then in her co-ed prison, she got a lot of male attention because she was only one of 3 women in there. So the men would cheer for her. They idolized her. They called her queen. They were like, slay, bitch. You're a fucking goddess. Gang, gang. Slice, slice. You fucking.
Germany has co-ed prisons?
Yeah.
Look at those umbrellas.
So is she still in her? Is she in her Domina Cherry era yet, or
That was the name she gave herself on the apps.
That's right, okay, on
So
that,
yeah,
yeah.
she's already done.
so that's coming to an end?
She's in the cell and being honest. So, yeah. And so she got all this male attention and she fucking loved it because that's what she wanted. She wanted to be famous for killing somebody. And so all the fucking guys were like, oh my God, gang, gang. And she also...
I think in German it's gong gong.
You're right. My bad. I don't mean to be culturally insensitive to the Germans.
Hey, ease up off the Germans, okay? They've been through a lot.
So hang on. So she's in this co-ed prison. Is she sentenced like 20 years, 40 years, or?
I'm getting there.
Okay, because I'm thinking she's like
cooking.
She's
Let her
sentenced
cook.
to 20 years and gets pregnant 10 times in 20 years.
No.
That's what my head is at. Keep going.
Yeah, do they separate them?
She's like, she's waiting for her trial right now. So she hasn't been sentenced yet, but she's like in jail. So she also called her mom from the prison, and she tried to get her mom to send her a shit ton of money to her commissary so that she could get cool clothes to wear in prison. Which slayed Germany for not dehumanizing all the inmates by
That's
making
fair.
them wear this fucking garbage all the time. But no. She didn't want clothes. She wanted an orange jumpsuit so she could look like Richard Ramirez.
Oh
and
my
Ted
God.
Oh, wow.
Bundy.
She
Right?
actively wanted the orange jumpsuit.
She's making me mad.
Wow.
No.
I don't like her very much.
I don't like it.
No, she...
Hot take, not for her.
Fat L. I know.
Not for
Dude, the
her.
fattest of L's.
And her agenda at first was like, okay, like men suck, like you want to kill them, you got mad, like I get, and then you're so dumb that you made me so mad. Like you can't fucking don't be like this and be a fucking idiot.
Right. If you're going to hate men, at least be good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or hate him for a valid reason. Because I got to be honest, I'm not saying Leon's the best person in the world, but it sounds like Leon dodged a fucking bullet.
Yeah. Or a slice to
I
the
was gonna
jugular.
say-
Yeah, dodged a fucking knife,
dodged a
dude.
knife.
It's like he dodged that guy
knife.
with the chainsaw and the fucking bag over his face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you buying?
What are you selling?
And then when her mom visited her in prison,
Stranger.
she asked her mom when she visited her in prison if she would go murder Leon because he was the next on her list and she can't do it herself anymore. Mother did not.
Her mom didn't?
Her mom said,
Passed on that one?
no, thank
Can
you.
you murder Leon for me?
She's like, don't be a bitch, mom.
Jeez, I fucking hate you.
Never support me. That's why I'm in here.
Yeah, she showed zero remorse in court. She dyed her hair like bold, like red, and wore a leather jacket, wore headphones, and was smoking cigarettes like outside all through the trial for the press. Like she made sure they were all getting pictures of her and all this shit. She blamed Leon again and said that he raped and abused her, which were bold claims. So they brought him to the trial to testify. And when they
I didn't do anything.
she's crazy.
We're here because she's crazy, dude.
I did not.
And then when she saw him come, she freaked the fuck out, like snapped and like tried to break free from her handcuffs and make a like break for
Wow.
him and try to fuck him up. But she's a small lady, so the security guards were like, "Sit down." And
Please, ma'am. No.
stop it.
Sorry, ma'am. No. Just-
No. And they spray down some water.
Yeah, spray bottle.
It's like when they have the palm against the face and they're just holding her back. Like, no, come on, stop it.
Stop.
She'll tuck herself out, though.
We got prison nap time coming up in about 20 minutes. She'll be fine.
And the
Had a
court.
big day today.
Big old day. And the court, like I said, found zero evidence to support any of the accusations that she made about Leon.
Yay, German court.
Yeah. And while he was testifying, she was apparently just having like a whole ass sobby panic attack the entire fucking time. And none of her friends actually got in trouble because they were all like, we thought she was Cap.
For real.
For real, like we thought she was fucking Cap.
I do not know what that means. Is Cap Chinese?
Okay, in her friends' defense, I'll add this. She was caught in what, 2021? 2022?
Yes, somewhere around there.
So this is in the middle of the pandemic. As we all know, a lot of people lost their goddamn minds in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
that's
didn't help.
true, actually.
She had a lot of free time.
Joseph and I lost one of our best friends, and he became a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, he didn't die. He just sucks now.
Yeah, he just fucking blows.
That's
told me
probably the
about
craziest thing that
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What's his address?
No,
I mean,
no doxing. But nonetheless,
It's close.
Nonetheless, like
That was a hard one.
we had the like we went through several. I don't even want to say arguments. I'd say like debates of just like
Hours
Yeah,
of just talking and trying to dissect and be like, well, you're talking about this, but where did you get that source from? Oh, the Holocaust isn't real foundation.com. Well, that might be a reason why they have a source like that. Do we think about that? And it just got to the point where like one time he asked me, he was like, well, how do you know history happened? And I was like, well, you mean in general? And he was like, yeah, how do you know anything
makes me tired.
ever
I'm tired
happened? And I was like, I mean, do you really want to get into a whole thing about truth, or do you want to just be a contrarian? And he was like, no, like for real. Like, how do you know dinosaurs lived? How do you know the Civil War happened?
I'm so tired.
My
Stop
God.
it.
And I was just like, it's over.
Yeah.
Like it's
Too far
we're done.
gone.
Yeah.
Too far gone.
There's no coming back.
Right.
so I kind of get the vibe that like that was their friend, you know.
Yeah,
Or like
she was,
she's
in
like
the
losing
group.
her mind, and they're just like I don't have the energy for it. Like
can't do it.
I'm barely surviving right now in the middle of the
Yeah.
pandemic, and like I'm
Yeah.
having to deal with a friend who's like losing her goddamn mind.
Yeah, and I'm sure they were all a little mentally ill as well, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, very young. That was the main thing. They were so
Yeah,
young
seriously.
and
Yeah,
so
very
dumb,
young.
as we know. Francisca, the girl that she like texted the day of and everything, she faced 5 years in prison, but she didn't get any charges because she was like, I thought she was Cap. And the judge said Sarah was heartless, cruel, and a danger to society. Facts. And then she got sentenced to 12 years in a psychiatric facility where she has a vegetarian diet, a TV, does daily workouts, and it sounds like a little hotel. And she has the opportunity to get out when she's 31. So look out, fellas.
I can fix her.
He's a brave man for saying what we're all thinking.
That's what I'm here for.
What does the German mugshotties look like?
Das mugshotties. Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, and apparently they looked through all 224 conversations, and she didn't have any like MO for the victim she chose except that they didn't have kids. And apparently only chose Zayad because he had a car and was willing to come that day. Like that's it. That's the only thing. And
I've gone on dates with similar like quotas. She got a car and she's willing to come out.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, in Germany, it's less common to have a car.
sure, right?
Because
Because they
it's-
got public transportation.
The
and
public
shit.
transportation.
That's not shit.
It's also very expensive to own a car.
Yeah.
Parking is also very like expensive in itself.
It's almost a status symbol to have a
Yeah,
vehicle.
exactly.
Yeah.
I
And then
gladly trade a car for a walkable city and some
That'd be
public
dope.
transport.
yeah, but also like fun fact, like if you have a car, most streets aren't made for parking. So if you have a car, you have to have a house to have a
park it.
garage.
Or a garage, like
Yeah.
a public garage, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Which are very expensive.
Not necessarily against that. As
Hence
long as
why-
you get the stuff
it's
to
dope.
make not having a car feasible.
Yeah.
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 Well, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was great.
She's fucking crazy. I just was like, this is one of the dumbest cases I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Can you
talk
drop
about
her
it.
Insta?
I bet she does have an Insta.
Probably, right?
If she's in German prison, it doesn't sound that bad.
I mean, they probably removed it by now.
Sure. But I mean, I have to assume there's like American prisoners have social media accounts.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that European prison systems, which are much better than ours,
Yeah.
they absolutely have cell phones and social media accounts.
Yeah, but in a psychiatric facility, I don't know.
Well, that's a good point.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
maybe
right.
not.
yeah.
I don't
She
think
clearly
social media is
belongs
probably
in one.
doing any wonders for.
It's bad for all of us.
Yeah.
It's bad for all of
It's
us.
bad for healthy-minded
Yeah.
people, yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
someone like that. That's...
And in court, she also drew a pentagram on her hand and showed it to the press.
oh, in
Oh,
court?
yeah.
Oh, how fun.
So
Hack.
remorseful. Uh-huh.
That's hacky work. Yeah.
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 Come on. Son of Satan already did it.
And
I mean,
it's
again,
like, how
she's
dare you
pretty
compare
fun.
The Night
yourself
Stalker,
to
sorry.
Richard Ramirez? You
Yeah.
barely killed one guy.
What was
Yeah.
What was her name again?
Sarah M.
Sarah.
But Domina Cherry. It was,
Try Domina Cherry.
yeah, Sarah,
You'll probably find her on Domina Cherry.
Pornhub.
It'll give you a
That's
result.
my Google.
Domina Cherry stepdaughter.
Yeah, just Pornhubbing, like Pornhub. How to kill, how long to
Washing
stab.
machine accident.
Washing machines.
Oh, and I also want to.
Very Pornhub coded of you.
She's not hot. No, I'm not gonna lie.
But she is crazy.
She's fucking nuts.
Well, I'm not saying that the juice is worth the squeeze. All right.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to give a quick
Yeah.
shout out to Everin.com and the podcast Behind You because I got a lot of that information from that
Oh,
one.
dope. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. Shout out.
Well, beats
Your
me
Honor,
with
the
you.
defendant is mid for real, for real. She deserves the chair. No cap.
Very good.
Do they have?
You don't
I know how
deserve
to-
the chair for one knife wound turned murder.
Yeah, but she was planning to kill 420 guys. Like, if she would have gotten away with this, she would have just kept on going.
I mean, that's,
There's no way she was going to get away with
With
this.
all those Googles.
Also,
you listened to the same story we did. This woman was not getting away with 420
best
murders.
case scenario, it was what, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's done there.
Right.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, she got
I think
3.
you mean
'cause it'd
worst
just be
case
like,
scenario?
Pop, pop, pop.
But I'm like, they're
For
gonna,
her.
oh,
For
sure.
us, best case scenario is the fact that she almost didn't kill that guy.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
immediately turned herself in.
Right.
More or less,
So stupid
Ugh,
and
bad.
disappointing.
Well, that was
Just
fantastic.
imagine her running
was
down the
good.
street. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. Like Nick Cage.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a vampire.
Some just regular ass dude is like,
Yeah. Oh wait, I have a cell phone.
Yeah, in that moment, you're like, oh shit, she might actually be a murderer.
It's
Let's just
2020.
make sure.
she is covered in blood.
Probably better to be safe than sorry.
Hang on.
This isn't the 80s.
Is it, ever,
This isn't the 80s. That's good. Yeah.
is it ever explained why she doesn't take the original car?
The original what?
Car.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the dude's car?
Yeah, the dude's car.
I think just because he started biting her and she got scared, so she started running.
She panicked.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
the bird
she
in the woods
didn't-
told her to
she probably
go
didn't know how to
nearby
drive.
town.
And then the owl was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
She probably didn't know how to drive. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Women.
I can't believe it took that long to get to this. Yes.
Can we just end the podcast on women?
I was literally about to say, and on that note,
Yeah, that's a good note to end.
very good episode, MC. Very good, very much.
To be fair, I backed into a fence like 3 weeks ago, so.
Exhibit A.
Eggs exhibit.
Exhibit A.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm Grant, and I hope you guys enjoyed that.
That was. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Thank you to everyone at this table for making me have a good day. I was having a rough one, but that really turned
I
it
was gonna
around.
say, I think this is the hardest I've laughed in a long time.
Same,
Yeah.
actually.
Like
yeah.
I
My
wish
cheeks hurt. My head
I
hurts.
wish I could describe to you the headache that I have right now.
It's glorious.
I'm gonna go drink.
I'm going to go shoot a bird.
You're going to rig up like a bug zapper, but for birds.
I'm going to get an AR-15 to shoot a bird. I'll send it to the group chat.
Well, this is Joseph and Beaksby with you.
God
Peace
damn
be
it.
with you.
This
And
is
caw
MC.
upon to you.
This is MC the Magic Cabbage. Get me the fuck out of here, please.
Austin, please. Goodbye.
All right, bye.
Like what you hear? Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Trashville_USA. And if there's a true crime story you want the gang to cover, email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com. Murder Schmurder is produced by Jamie. Our tracking engineer is Grant. And our mix and mastering engineer is Julie. Incidental music and our theme song is provided by Jules. This has been another production of